All right. Players to really watch during OTAs on the defense. As you can see on the defensive line, I don't have Aiden Hutchinson or Ali McNeil because those two are basically safe. You just want to see them get better than they were last year and see if Aiden Hutchinson can take a second-year leap. Now, with the defensive battles, you got Benito Jones, Levi Onwuzurike, Isaiah Buggs, John Kaminsky, Chris Smith, Corey Durden, Broderick Martin, and Christian Covington. Who will be that guy next to Ali McNeil, and who's going to force Brad and Dan Campbell to keep them on the main roster? Now, with the defensive end battles, you have Charles Harris, Romeo Okwara, Zach Morton, and Josh Pascal. Who's going to be that guy opposite of Aiden Hutchinson's spot when the season starts? And who's going to force Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell's hand to stay on the main roster as we're getting closer to training camp? Training camp is obviously, when you can start hitting. And, this is going to be 7 on 9, 9 on 9s, 11 on 11, 7 on 7s, things like that. So there's no contact in OTAs, but you want to see them really be kind of aggressive without obviously tackling and things of that nature. But these are the 12 guys that I'll really be working closely and trying to see what they can do. Who's going to make the main roster? Who's going to be a practice squad guy? Who's going to be a possible special teams guy? Things of that nature to kind of really set the tone in 2023. Now, players to watch during OTAs at the linebacker spot. I do have all 10 players. Just want to let you know. Sorry, I know I could say this. Just want to let you know, James Houston and Julian Okwara, yes, they're more defensive line than linebackers. But on this team website, DetroitLions.com, they do list them as linebackers, even though, to me, they are more edge rushers than actual linebackers. But with James Houston, I'm looking to see if last year was a fluke or not. See if he could really be a double-digit sack guy. Julian, I'm looking to see if he can stay healthy. The best ability is availability. That's what's, been kind of the nature of the beast this offseason. And if he can be that guy that, Kelvin Shepard has been really bragging about ever since he's got his hands on him. And now, we do run really a 2 linebacker system, so looking to see who will start. We got the battle between Alex Anzalone, Malcolm Rodriguez, and Jack Campbell. Obviously, whoever doesn't start, the other one's going to be that first guy off that linebacker bench. And then who's going to start opposite of that person off the bench? To kind of rotate everybody kind of in, be that fourth guy. And who's going to be the depth guy? With the fourth guy, you have Jalen Reeves, Maben, and Derek Barnes. But you're going to have competition with 2 undrafted rookies as well, Trevor Nowaski and Isaac Darkangelo. You're also going to have competition for special teams at the linebacker position. You got, Trevor and Isaac, and plus Anthony Pittman as well. So who's going to be on that 53-man roster? I know we're not going to keep 10. Who's going to be on the special teams unit? Who's going to be, the next man up with the rotation in, and who's going to be the 2 starters? Obviously with the 3-man linebacker set, you will have Alex Anzalone, Malcolm Rodriguez, and Jack Campbell all on the field in a 3 linebacker system. But in the 2, because we do run, say, a 4-2-5. So with the 2 linebackers, who will be those 2? Who's going to be on the bench? And things like that. When we go into week number 1, September 7th, at Arrowhead against the defending champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. So that's something I am going to be looking at. But now let's start talking about the defensive back. Now, players to really watch during OTAs at the defensive back spots. Almost, I think everybody is on that list. Now, I do think that the only safe ones really is Kirby Joseph and Cameron Sutton. Kirby Joseph, I want to see him kind of improve from last year. And Cameron Sutton, he's a veteran. He knows what he's doing. Obviously, once he gets that playbook in his hands, he's going to study it. I have no problems with him. You know, he's reliable. He's a veteran, things of that nature. So I'm not too worried about Cameron Sutton. You know, I just want to really see if he can, you know, fit with the Detroit Lions. But he's not like a massive, okay, I got to study this guy. Now, who will be our 3 safety set? Is it going to be Tracy Walker III, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, Brian Branch, Brandon Joseph, Will Harris? You know, Tracy Walker is coming off a season-ending injury, as well as C.J. Mosley and Chase Lucas. We will have questions. You know, we also have questions on Ife Melifonwu. Can he finally put everything together? And can he finally stay healthy? You know, and then we got Jerry Jacobs. Will he finally get the respect he deserves and try and crack the starting lineup? You know, what's up with Sterling Thomas V? Did we find a hidden gem with him? You know, these are a little bit of the questions that I'm really asking myself in these OTAs. And did we really find a hidden gem with Sterling Thomas V? You know, everybody's praising about him. I see film. I can see where people are praising him about, but let's see it on the NFL field. You know, so I really want to take a look at him. He's very intriguing to me. But if you want daily Detroit Lions content, then y'all already know what to do. I don't have to say it. We are on the road to 900 subscribers. Can we hit it by the end of May? And I really want to know your thoughts in the comment section below. Who are you watching during these OTAs as they proceed? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. But with that being said, I will see you in the next video, because grit don't quit, one pride, baby. Peace.